Hey everybody, it's Matt from Union Horror Movies, and welcome to Shelf 9 of my horror DVD and Blu-ray shelf-to-shelf series. And once I get done with this shelf, I'll be halfway through. I think there'll be a total of 18 videos for both my walls here. So here is Shelf 9 of what I got on my shelves. Right off the bat, we have Halloween. The 2018 Halloween here, and I'll put that somewhere in my room. I'll throw it over here for now. So yeah, Halloween 2018. We have Halloween Night, which is our fan-made Blu-ray from a particular website not that people like to use, but they're fan-made Halloween movies. This Halloween Night, which is a cool low-budget slasher put out by Asylum. Don't let that fool you. This is actually not bad. It's a pretty cool Halloween ripoff movie. Halloween Pussy Trap Kill Kill. Richard Grieco in here. It's got Dave Mustaine, and pretty much about this band who gets drugged. They wake up and all of a sudden now they're fight for lives with all these torture rooms and everything. Kind of like if Saw and 31 had a kid. It's weird. Next up we have is the Happiness of the Catacombs. Yeah, really weird flick. Happy Birthday to Me. Fun 80s slasher. Happy Hell Night. It's another weird little 80s slasher. Harbinger Down. Cool take with like the thing on a boat. And the guys that actually did this movie did the practical effects for the thing. It's okay. I liked it. Hard Candy. Very interesting thriller. Pretty fucked up. The Heartbreak Killer. Put out by the Sleazebox. Haunt. I really enjoyed Haunt. Pretty cool horror slasher on Halloween. And I love the ending. I thought it was pretty cool. Definitely check it out. The Haunted. This includes 2 movies. I forget exactly what's on here. Tag Along and Tag Along 2. Some Asian horror flicks. Another Asian horror with The Haunted Lantern. Old school black and white. No, it's not black and white. That was a different movie I'm thinking. But, yeah. Still gotta get around to watching some of these other ones I have. The Haunting. This one's the remake. Amara showed the original in the update. So that's the 90s remake, which I enjoyed. Hexen. Crazy witchcraft film. Up here we have Hayride. It's an interesting slasher on a hayride. We have Hazard Jack, cool slasher about a bunch of kids who went to go paintballing in this abandoned facility. And this guy who happens to have post-traumatic war is there, and he just goes nuts and starts killing them off one at a time. The Hazing. Hazing's pretty neat. A bunch of kids in college who release a demon during a haze and, of course, picks them off one at a time. It's pretty cool. Hazmat. Interesting little slasher. Pretty much run-of-the-mill. Nothing interesting about it, but it was actually a decent watch. The Headhunter. Headhunter's pretty cool. About a dude going after a particular monster that killed his kid, and he headhunts. There's only 3 characters in the whole movie. That's pretty neat how they did it. Then we have this one, The Headhunter, from the 90s. I enjoyed it. I thought this was kind of cool. I remember the poster in the theaters, and I liked it for what it was. Trying to be like a new age supernatural slasher, but it didn't do so well, I guess. The Headless Horseman. Take on the Headless Horseman. Was pretty cool. He Never Died with Henry Rollins. Heebie-Jeebies. This is a Sci-Fi Channel flick about a monster that's made out of other people, and it wants to hunt and eat gold. Hell Asylum. This is a full moon supernatural slasher. It was alright. Some of the kills were pretty cool. Hellfest. I really enjoyed Hellfest. Pretty cool little slasher. Kind of reminds me of Haunt. Hellfire. Need to get around to watching that. I heard that's really good. Hell High. I think it's another slasher I gotta get around to watching. Up here we have Hell Trip. This is a slasher in South America. They're on a retreat, and of course people are picking them off. It's really cool. I liked Hell Trip. Hell House LLC. Awesome, like found footage, ghost movie, kind of like they want to do a ghost haunt and this haunted house. And it does not lead well to everybody. Then you have the sequel, Hell House 2, the Abaddon Hotel. That's where it takes place in the first movie. I wish the third one would get a release. All three of them were really good. Hell Night, cool 80s slasher. Hell's Ground. This is pretty much like an anthology, and this is, I think, from Pakistan. Yeah. Pretty cool how they did that. Got like a zombies and slashers and shit. Hell's Kitty. This is a from Wild Eye. Basically, it's based on a web series. They took all the web series and turned it into an actual movie. It's got a lot of big names in here, like Michael Berryman. Yeah, here's I'll just listing them all. You can pause it here. I can see Adrian Barbeau. Bunch of people. And for a while, some of it was pretty funny. Pretty much about this cat that kills people. From the sleeves box, we have Hell Walks the Earth, which I gotta get around to watching. Hellbent. It's a gay slasher. Really done really well. I definitely recommend it. Hellion. Another, I think it's like a killer plant type movie, which I gotta get around. Chuck Norris in Hellbound. Chuck Norris versus like the devil or something. Something weird. Someone's going around ripping out people's hearts for a sacrifice, and Chuck Norris is there to save the day. Hellions. This was pretty neat. Has to do like pregnancy and whatnot during Halloween, and these killer kids around. Pretty cool. I liked it. I can't say much about it because I don't want to ruin much about it. Hell Master, I think this was correct. And this one was like a weird take on... let's see if I can use this here. Yep. Hell Master. Like a rip-off of Hellraiser. But I liked it. About a scientist who, decides to warp himself and warp others. I'll throw that up here for now. Helter Skelter from I think this is from the 70s. This is the real good one, the Charles Manson murders. Real good. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Awesome flick. We have the sequel, Henry 2, which is okay. Hereditary. Awesome. I love Hereditary. Can't say anything bad about that one. High 8. This is an anthology with all the films done in High 8, pretty much. Hideaway. Pretty cool flick with Jeff Goldblum, and Alicia Silverstone and whatnot. Goldblum is linked to a serial killer who is Jeremy Sisto, and pretty much he's trying to stop him. Really cool flick. Highly recommend it. Had a good time with it. The Hidden. I think this is a shot on video one. I think they're on the watching. Then we have The Hidden. This is an awesome 80s alien flick. Highland Plain Invaders, Sci-Fi Channel fun goodness. Takes place in the Wild West with these weird aliens. Highwayman. Highwayman's pretty cool. Pretty much about this dude who's trying to, I guess him and his wife, I think, got to a car accident. She gets killed, and he's after him. And the killer actually morphs his body in with the car. It's really weird, but definitely cool. Up here we have Hiss. I gotta get on to watching that one. Hillbilly Bob Zombie, low budget, independent zombie goodness. The Hills Run Red, fun little slasher. Hiruko the Goblin, such a fucking weird ass movie. Hitchcock, pretty much the story of Anthony Hitchcock, played by Anthony Hopkins. Pretty cool. These ones always like to stick. The original Hitcher. Oh, fuck you. Come on. The Hitcher, the remake, which okay. And Hitcher Part 2. I'd love to see like those three get like a Blu-ray combo or something. Hobo with a Shotgun. Some could put this into horror, I do. Pretty fucked up. The Hollow, another take on the Headless Horseman. And this has got Nick Carter in it. I think it was a Sci-Fi Channel movie. Hollow's Gate. This is a bootleg. I think it's an 80s. It was like a weird 80s slasher. Has to take place with a dude who keeps changing costumes and picking off people. Pretty cool. Someday I hope this gets a release. I think a lot of people will enjoy that one. Hollow Man and Hollow Man 2. New take on The Invisible Man. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Classic. Hollywood Horror House. Pretty much this killer goes around killing old ladies. Holy Virgin versus the Evil Dead. Martial arts and demons, pretty much. We have up here Honey Spider, which I need to get around to watching. Hood Rat. This is a cool take on Ben in the Hood. Easier to say it that way. The horror anthology movie. Pretty much it's based on I think 6 different stories. They're all different. One's found footage for H.P. Lovecraft. One has to do with like all puppets, which is this Blood and Saint, really weird. The Thing in the Shed was pretty neat. 5 Miles Ahead has to do with World War II. You could scan those. This one, the Cordyceps Principle, killing someone with mushrooms. The whole zombie mushroom thing. It's based on animals eat it, they turn into a zombie. Up here we have The Host. I liked it for what it was. Everything's online, and they do a seance, and they invite a demon. Horror at 37,000 Feet, made for TV movie, William Shatner. That's fun. The Horror Network. If I remember correctly, this is an anthology that was done pretty well. The Horror of Dracula, classic. The Horror at Party Beach, another fun creature feature. Horror Vision by Full Moon. This is like another weird, right there, like robotic monster film. The Horrors of Spider Island, put out by Severin. The Host. Host is awesome. Then we have Hostel, the director's cut, and Hostel Part 2. It's kind of like where I stopped. Really didn't like the third one. Hostel. This is a creature feature flick. Then we have Hotel Inferno. This is the Necrostorm release. And then we have the Necrostorm release of Hotel Inferno 2, where the guy's going through hell to get out, pretty much. Really good. Kind of reminds me of a video game. House. This one happens to deal with 2 couples who are into a car accident. They find this house, and this one man called the Tin Man has rules. And if you don't follow the rules, he goes after you. It's kind of like a weird twist at the end. The House by Exploitation, World War II Nazi in a weird haunted house movie. The House at the End of the Street, still gotta get around to watching that one. The House of 1,000 Corpses, classic, Rob Zombie. House of Clocks, this is a Fulci, bunch of people who rob a house with an old couple who have a ton of clocks in the house. And they get stuck like in a weird time loop type thing. Really well done. Up here we have The Howl of the Devil from Paul Nashley and Mondo Macabro. The House of Usher from Vinegar Syndrome. A lot of people probably won't like this one. It's The House of the Dead. This is the Yui Bowl bad one based on the video game. It's got its charm. The sequel, which is actually even better, House of the Dead Part 2. It's actually a lot better than you think. House of the Devil. That's an awesome film. House of the Witch. This is a cool sci-fi channel flick about people stuck in a haunted house run by a witch. Don't let them go. The House on Tombstone Hill. The House on Willow Street. Bunch of robbers, you know, kidnap a girl. Big mistake. The House That Dripped Blood. Classic. The House That Jack Built. I heard that's fucked up. I gotta watch it. The House with Laughing Windows. Giallo. How to Make a Monster. The original. And then we have How to Make a Monster. This is the made-for-TV HBO remake. Up here we have The House That Never Dies. Reawakening. Human Lanterns. This is a Shaw Brothers flick. Pretty much about this guy who kills people and turns them into lanterns for it was like a competition. Yeah. It's weird. It's like all martial arts and a lot of weird shit going on. Fun though. The Hunt. Love The Hunt. Husk. Husk is really cool. One of the After Dark horror fests. Pretty much people getting turned into killer scarecrows. Hydra. Hunters hunting humans. But there's also a creature. A Hydra. Killing them. Found this one called The Hypnotist. Gotta watch that one. Looks pretty cool. Hypothermia. I actually got to meet the director. And I liked Hypothermia. Cool creature in the water type thing. Not to do in a suit, but you know what? A lot of the creature features are. Just sit back and enjoy. I'm a Hero. This is a pretty cool Asian zombie film. I Am Fear. Still gotta get around to watching that. Looks pretty cool. I Am Zozo. Pretty cool. Kids play with a Ouija board and summon a demon, pretty much. Up here we have I Am Lisa, which was okay for what it was. About a girl who gets attacked and gets turned into a werewolf, and she goes after revenge. I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle. A vampire motorcycle that kills people. Yeah, it's fun. I Bury the Living. Classic. I Come in Peace, also known as Dark Angel. I've always remembered it as I Come in Peace, so that's why I have it switched over that. Awesome flick. And you'll go in pieces, asshole. I Dare You to Open Your Eyes. This is Tom's daughter, the horrors ball there. His daughter made this movie. Really cool flick. If you have to get around to checking it out, highly recommend it. I Know What You Did Last Summer. And the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I got rid of the third one because the third one was just pure garbage. I've Been Watching You. This is a weird slasher from the late 90s. The Ice Cream Man, classic. Clint Howard. Ice Crawlers, another fun creature feature in the Arctic. Ice Queen, another awesome little creature feature. Ice Road Terror, another sci-fi channel goodness creature feature. Same thing with Ice Spiders, pretty much spiders on a ski slope. Oh shit, oh I caught it. Itchy, the prequel to The Killer. And then we have Itchy the Killer here, which is the 3-disc edition. Identity, love Identity. And last is I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. Alright guys, that again is Shelf 9. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on this shelf. Again, now we're halfway through. So I got another 9 more to go. So guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more shelves. Later guys. Peace.